I had this idea that I wanted to create a kind of an easier way to have the same tool length in my spindle. So this is what came out of it. So I opened up 123D Design and started to create the tool stop, which is a device that will be where the tool will be, where the red, you see the red cylinder is where the tool goes in, and the green is a diameter of 3.4 I think, where I will make threads, or 4 millimeters of threads. The number 10 is the tool number I have, and for me this is a 6 millimeter. Tool number 1, as an example, is a 3.175 millimeter, or an 8. I think it's an 1/8 of an inch. So I did do this construction here and exported it as an STL file and was now ready to slice the whole thing. But before I do that and open Prusa, I will construct the opposite part, who is a 20 millimeters length. And you can see the green and you can see the triangle. This is a hole, so I can see that the tool also is exactly to the bottom, and also keep the bottom clean, so there not come some dirt in and make a change in the height of the tool. So when all this now is done, I should be ready to slice them, and I will demonstrate how to set up these tools. So I loaded the Prusa slicer and imported my STL file. First I took the tower and I printed this with 40% infill, 205 degrees of my filament, which is individual. It took 28 minutes to print that one, and then I printed the tool stop, and that took 11 minutes, and I also had 40% infill there. If you want to download this, you can get them through Thingiverse, and the link is below in the description. I matter of fact started out with and drill up the hole as it was fit to the bit, but I didn't do that because it had to be accurate in the center or in the right angle, and sometimes it failed. So I decided to find out how much I need to oversize the hole so it fits exactly to the bit, and that I have done. So that part is not anymore actual, but I do make 4 millimeters of threads, and I do that on both sides. And as you can see here, I just go very slowly down, really slowly down, and then I can take it into reverse and do the other side as well. In theory, it should be very easy to use. One thing is that this 4 millimeter screw I have here is not what I want to use. I was out of set screws, set bolts, but I ordered new. They will come tomorrow. But just for the demonstration, I want to show you how this is working. The whole point is to use, I have made one more, one on 25 millimeters and one on 20 millimeters. But the whole point is to get the same length on the tools here. So when we have measured the length on the probe, it will be the same for this tool as well. And the whole point is to add this, or maybe I should here. So as I said, there will be a set screw, 4mm set screw on both ends here. So I can now take this part here and add my tool there and secure. This now is totally at the bottom. And normally I would do the set screws like that. I don't know if you can see it, but right now it is at the bottom and I can take it out. So this tool has now, or would normally have, the same length as this tool. Now I can just put it in here and tighten my spindle. So, in theory, this should work. And if I need to change the tool, well, I will add this one, and now this has exactly the same length as this one. So, in theory, this should work. I cannot really test it out because I did take down my old Scorpion while I'm waiting for the Bulkman and started prepare for that one. But I bet I can tell you, as soon as I have the Bulkman ready, I will follow up on this one and try this out. In the meantime, I will continue making this flances so I always can have the right length. Happy carving, happy printing, and see you another time, another day.